दिखाने को उतरे हम मैदान में फिर से होश जगाने को
He is a fantastic talent, only 19. Shoaib Malik was in good shape in the last game. Luke Ronke was a little disappointing. Where did he go wrong? Chip, maybe looking to hit it through mid-wicket rather than going with the angle of the ball in an easy catch for the skipper. Full marks to the bowler with that field. Shoaib Malik comes into ball and that's gone through the legs of the keeper. Kamran Akmal lets himself down. Well, I'm not sure if that was a paid pass or a complimentary from Kamran Akmal. Not sure what he's done here. It's just an orthodox. It's gone straight on. It's gone straight through his legs. Trying his hand against the left-hander. Shoaib Malik. Oh, that's a smack. Gone up in the air and probably will not make it to the fence. We've done some golf commentary as well, Ramesh. Now, Colin Munro hits it as hard as anyone in the game, so if it doesn't go for 4 from him, he's fetched this wide up outside that off stump. Quick up through the air and well fielded by Shoaib himself. HBL buggy is full of merchandise. Not playing, he's become the coach of Zalmi, Darren Sami. Big shot. Once again, the outfield is not lightning fast. It has taken a lot of rain, this outfield. Haider Ali out there and he just caught his foot the step before picking the ball up. This parts of the outfield are quite wet, so you've got to be careful out in those outer regions. HBL PSL online in Pakistan on youtube.com/bsportspk and lots of exciting content around HBL PSL. It's become a bit of a hit. That's gone up in the air. I think Shoaib Malik is going to have the last laugh. Oh! Wahab Riaz gingerly after that and he's spilled a sitter. 2 done, it's 21 for 1. Puri ki puri rakam. Could have been 21 for 2. And could have been 21 for 3. What's happening out there? Is it too cold to hold on to your catches? Well, it might be cold, but that's red hot. Bowling from Rahat Ali, and it's not good fielding by the Englishman Liam Livingstone. That is a very catchable ball. Yes, it's going, but you've got to take those. That's why you're standing at slip. It's Livingstone, I presume, and Livingstone it is. Maybe undone by Kamran Akmal as well, because initially it appeared as if he's going for it. Last ball, last over, Wahab Riaz. Well, it never looked like catching it. Well, I'm surprised to see Wahab not even get a hand on that, because in the MSL down in South Africa in November, December, he took a couple of astonishing catches. Live streaming partners globally on cricketgateway.com, ninacrickwick.net and indiasportstiger.com. One reason why you want to bowl first is you want to pick wickets, and there have been 3 opportunities, 1 taken, 2 not accepted. Could have been such a great start for the Zalmis in the first 6 overs. Just imagine 26 for 3. Poor fielding. Really has been ordinary fielding so far. They've conceded an overthrow. They've dropped 2 catches. Buys, 4 buys conceded as well. Smashed for 4. This time it's pretty positive from the left-hander's bat. You can't give Munro any width like that. He latches onto this stuff. It's got to be straighter, it's got to be fuller. And that is really sped. That's given Point no chance at all. Stayed inside the line of the ball, the leg side of the ball, and absolutely nailed it. Was hoping that it went straight to the fielder. not to be. Oh, what a strike that is. That is sumptuous. That is some shot. Well, that's a shot that deserves a painting. Just look at the full flourish and the finish here. Textbook. He's got a great bat and he knows how to use it. This was just too quick off the bat. The start this is for Islamabad. The slot, in the slot to be hit. Stay cool and cool on a warm day, even on a cold day. Inspiring stuff from Imam-ul-Haq, 35 for 1. Dominating the canvas is Monroe, 20 of just 10. 35 for the loss of 1. Shoaib Malik will have another go. It's not a bad ploy against Monroe, off spin angle. Shoaib doesn't bowl regularly, but this is from the left field, this move. Average power play score at Pindi, 56 for the loss of 2. Galloping there. This innings run rate of 11.05. Oh, that's goodbye. Out of here. Big smash. Another one nailed down the ground this time by Monroe. He's got a big reputation, Colin Monroe. This time he's just a little shimmy down the pitch, and the sound off the bat, even on a cold day like this, resounds around this small arena here in Rawalpindi. The pitches here have been amazing. They've had bad weather, they've been under the cover, but it hasn't affected its DNA. Brilliant for batting. Quicker this time, try to work that angle of middle and leg stump. Well, the bowler's got to be brave here as well, Shoaib Malik. And he's got just the one fielder out on that leg side for Monroe. He's a fairly square mid-wicket, but Monroe's going straighter. He's looking for the straighter hit off Shoaib Malik. Well, the average first innings score here in Pindi in HBL PSL contest has been 174. But we saw 170 score by Zalmi of 15 overs the other night. We could have a double 100 score here. Up in the air, falls safely. Looking for a big sweep shot. Almost there, Shoaib Malik. Well, he knows that there's vacant areas out there on that leg side. Wrong kids. I beg your pardon, Monroe seized that opportunity to look leg side. Well bowled by Malik. Oh, had to find the gap to get a 4. Go straight to the fielder. 41 for 1 after my ABL business in partnership of 35 of just 19 balls. Yeah, and I like the fact that he's going to bowl with a slip as well. Livingston will stay at slip, even though we're into the 5th over now. Oh, got him! Yorker, first ball. What a result! What a character! Brilliant! It's gone in like an exocet. The radar was set. Hasan Ali knew what he wanted to do. He knew that Monroe would come after him. And with extraordinary accuracy, the missile hits the target. Brilliant. Rizwan Hussain has gone for 5. It's 41 for 2. He's been such a huge success. Batting at 4, Shadab Khan. Nice and full. This is good stuff from Hasan Ali. You've got to have a very clear mind when you're running in, and the best thing is to go fuller. He probably yorked himself out of the crease, missing the line of the ball. Standing outside the crease. That's a very good first delivery from Hasan Ali. Speed is up as well. 140 clicks. Hitting the bat hard. Shadab Khan, his strike rate is a fraction under 165 in PSL 5. Fantastic to see the young fans in our Brido fan of the match. With the horns. What do you call those? The claxons. What do you call those? Irritating horns. Slower this time. Good change of pace. It's not been easy for the bowlers to survive on this beautiful pitch, so you've got to evolve. You've got to be fun. Pull shot, beautifully placed. Well, I reckon there was a fair bit of psychology in that shot from Shadab, because Hasan Ali had bowled full with every ball, and he was... Look how far back in the crease he is. He's almost anticipating the short ball, and he was ready for it. And that's straight out of the screws. It's a great shot. His balance has improved so much power hitting balance particularly. Slighter in pace and worked away for a run. So 5 overs done and dusted. Islamabad 48 for the loss of 2. Lightning in terms of experience in HBL PSL खेलने के हिसाब से और नंबर 1 कारनामा अभी तक अंजाम दिया। इस्लामाबाद यूनाइटेड आज खेल रहे हैं और जीतेंगे तो टफ टाइम देते जाएंगे बाकी फ्रेंचाइजेस को। शोएब मलिक को तीसरा ओवर करवा रहे हैं। 2 ओवर्स किए हैं, 12 रन दिए हैं।
पेशावर ने टॉस जीत के बॉलिंग करने का फैसला किया और ये फैसला काफी अच्छा साबित हुआ क्योंकि मनरो के 2 कैचेस छूट चुके हैं और अगर होता इस वक्त तो 4 खिलाड़ी इनके आउट हुए होते और टपाल की आज काफी जरूरत पड़ेगी क्योंकि काफी ठंड है बाहर।
आउट हो सकते हैं, नहीं, बहुत ही काबिल बल्लेबाज बन गए हैं इस HBL PSL में। मुश्किल बॉल पे फील्डर को पहले तो चैलेंज किया, छिक्का लगाया है। 50 रन भी मुकम्मल हुए हैं। 10.13 की रफ्तार से ये इनिंग्स आ रही है, ट्रक से थोड़ी सी तेज।
शादाब अपनी बैटिंग पे फोकस कर रहे हैं पिछले काफी टाइम से, कुछ महीनों से, और चाहते हैं कि वो बैटिंग में कारनामा दिखाएं और बहुत ही खूबसूरत छक्का।
थोड़ी सी पीछे आप देख रहे हैं स्क्रीन पे बारिश शुरू हो गई है, हल्की फुल्की फुहार है। मैं समझता हूँ T20 रेन रूल्स थोड़े से रिलैक्स होने चाहिए क्योंकि इतने सारे लोग आए हुए मैच देखने के लिए। कट शॉट, चौका, बहुत ही आला टाइमिंग और प्लेसमेंट और फ्लैट बॉल किया शोएब ने, खमियाजा भुगता।
शादाब एक अच्छे बल्लेबाज की शक्ल इख्तियार करते हुए ऑफ साइड पे रिंग के बाहर कोई भी फील्डर मौजूद नहीं है और जरूरी था कि वो इस ऑफ साइड की रिंग को पियर्स करते और शॉट आउटसाइड ऑफ सम रूम देकर वेट करके उन्होंने कट खेला और शादाब भी बैटिंग करे। 16 बड़ी तेजी से रन कर चुके हैं अब।
दो रन मिलेंगे या नहीं? मनरो ने कहा नहीं है कि काफी है। अकल से खेल रहे हैं, बड़ी शॉट्स भी लगाते हैं, सिंगल्स का भी ध्यान रखते हैं। शादाब जब से नंबर 4 पे खेलना शुरू हुए हैं अरूज, अपने आप को कंप्लीटली इन्होंने बल्लेबाज की तरह जो है वो बना लिया है। आप टिकट्स खरीद सकते हैं TCS आउटलेट्स के ऊपर पाकिस्तान और ऑनलाइन पे, या वो .com, ठीक बोला मैं? या ये वो है?
आई थिंक ये वो है बट
वो क्या है?
आखिरी बॉल करेंगे अब शोएब मलिक। 11 रन ऑलरेडी इस ओवर में आ चुके हैं। मनरो फेस करेंगे।
डॉट बॉल किया आखिरी बॉल और 59 पे 2 खिलाड़ी आउट। विकेट्स लेती है। सो बैटिंग वर्सेस बॉलिंग, मेरा जो वोट है वो बॉलर्स की तरफ टिल्ट करता है रोज, इसलिए कि अगर आप डॉट्स करते हैं तो प्रेशर क्रिएट करते हैं और विकेट्स मिलती हैं, और विकेट्स मिलती हैं तो फिर रिदम टूटता है। चौके छिक्के से ज़्यादा ये बॉलिंग का मुकाबला है। यासिर शाह स्क्वाड में नहीं थे ओरिजिनल, मोहसिन को इंजरी हुई, इनकी वापसी हुई, तो खास पहला अच्छा बॉल नहीं था। और यहाँ पे ये खास स्पिनर्स को ध्यान देना पड़ेगा क्योंकि बॉल भी गीला हो रहा है थोड़ा सा और सर्दी भी बेनतहा है, सो बाजू कई दफ़ा आपका खुलेगा नहीं।
इस विकेट में हमने देखा है कि मार्जिन ऑफ एरर कम है। बॉलर्स को खासतौर पे जो शॉट कराते हैं उनको बैट्समैन चढ़ के खेलते हैं, चौके छक्के लगाते हैं। बट मैं आपकी बात से अग्री करती हूँ। ऑपो सेल्फी, बड़ी खूबसूरत सेल्फी लेकर, हमें नहीं पता अभी तक इसका रिजल्ट कैसा है, क्यों रमेश भाई?
हाँ, हालांकि आप खवातीन ने सेल्फी ले लेके हशर किया हुआ, सीधा फील्डर के पास, एक दफ़ा फिर शॉर्ट बॉल। मुझे तो ऐसा लगता है कि इनको मनरो के खिलाफ बहुत ज़्यादा गुगलीज करनी चाहिए क्योंकि गेंद जब उनके हाथे से दूर जाएगा, उनकी रीच से दूर जाएगा तो फिर स्ट्रेंथ नहीं आएगी शॉट में। मंतक ये है। ओह, बहुत ही बड़ा छक्का मारा है, फिर से ड्रॉप किया बॉल शॉट, और इस दफा नहीं बख्शा शादाब ने।
शादाब अपनी बैटिंग की स्किल्स यहाँ पर दिखा रहे हैं। बहुत शॉर्ट गेंद, बहुत टाइम था शादाब के पास, बहुत ही बड़ा छक्का लगाया उन्हें। मिड विकेट का फील्डर सिर्फ देखता रह गया। और जो बात हम कर रहे थे कि डॉट बॉल्स का प्रेशर ही विकेट दिलाने में कामयाब होता है, और यहाँ पर कप्तान वहाब रियाज पहला मैच उन्होंने जीता अपनी कप्तानी में, बट यहाँ पर इस्लामाबाद जो है तेज बैटिंग कर रहा है। रन 10.31।
2 रन देखना है हसन अली तेज है या शादाब। हसन अली हार गए, शादाब जीत गए। बहुत ही अच्छी रनिंग। यही होता है जब चौके छिक्के लग रहे हो तो फिर फील्डर्स बाउंड्री के पास से आते हैं और अकलमंद बैट्समैन जैसे कि शादाब अब बहुत अच्छी बैटिंग करनी शुरू कर दी है, वो इसका एडवांटेज उठा सकते हैं। डीप से आना पड़ा हसन अली को और बहुत ही स्मूथ रनिंग।
और ये अच्छी बैटिंग है कि आपने बड़ी शॉट लगाई, उसके बाद आप फिर भी 2 रन के लिए पुश करेंगे गैप में।
11 रन अभी तक बन चुके हैं, 1 बॉल रह गया।
मिसबा के लिए ये बड़ी खुशाइन बात होगी क्योंकि हम पाकिस्तान की टीम में अगर देखते हैं, हमें बीच में अब्दुल रज़ाक, अजहर महमूद टाइप के जो ऑलराउंडर्स हैं उसकी थोड़ी सी खला महसूस होती थी। यहाँ पर शादाब की बैटिंग काफी पाकिस्तान टीम को, मिसबा के लिए खास तौर पे इस टीम के कोच भी हुई है।
ओवर खत्म हुआ 71 पे 2। फिजियो ट्रेनर को बुलाया शादाब ने, शायद कुछ मसल प्रॉब्लम है या क्रैम्प्स पड़ रहे हैं क्योंकि ठंडे मौसम में आप पानी कम पीते हैं, पसीना कम निकलता है और आप समझते हैं कि चलो पानी के बगैर काम चल जाएगा, मगर ख्याल करना चाहिए कि कितना अपनी बॉडी को टैंक करना है पानी के साथ। इनग्रैम जो हैं वो शैडो प्रैक्टिस करते हुए स्टेबिलिटी दिलवाते हैं मिडिल ऑर्डर में आके इस्लामाबाद यूनाइटेड को।
और आज सारे प्लेयर्स ने पिंक हैट्स पहनी है, पिंक कैप्स पहनी है, पिंक रिबन, स्टम्प्स भी पिंक हैं क्योंकि एक पीसीबी का इनिशिएटिव ब्रेस्ट कैंसर का अवेयरनेस जो है पाकिस्तान में लोगों के पास फैलाना, उसकी इन्फॉर्मेशन देना, और आई थिंक ये बहुत ही अच्छा इनिशिएटिव है।
मुझे नहीं इल्म था कि 9 में से 1 जो खवातीन हैं या औरत हैं उनको ब्रेस्ट कैंसर की प्रॉब्लम है। सो खासा सीरियस इशू है और बहुत अच्छा है कि क्रिकेट जो है वो अपनी पार्ट निभा रही है। वहाब रियाज बॉलिंग करने के लिए आए हैं। खराब फील्डिंग की वजह से 71 पे 2 खिलाड़ी इस वक्त इस्लामाबाद यूनाइटेड के। वहाब रियाज ने कैच छोड़ा, फिर उसके अलावा लिविंगस्टन ने स्लिप में कैच छोड़ा। कामरान अकमल भी सो दिख रहे हैं विकेट्स के पीछे।
रमीज भाई यहाँ पर आप जो अगर हम इस वक्त फील्ड सेटिंग अगर देखें,
ये फील्ड सेटिंग कैसी है?
काफी कॉम्पैक्ट, ऑफ साइड, सारी स्लिप में खड़े,
सारे गैप्स, कोई भी गैप नहीं है यहाँ पे। स्लोअर बॉल अच्छा खेल रहे हैं मनरो, जल्दी नहीं कर रहे और जल्दी करने की जरूरत नहीं क्योंकि 138 के स्ट्राइक रेट से खेल रहे हैं। टॉप 4 में से 1 को कोशिश करनी चाहिए कि पूरे 20 ओवर्स खेलें।
Strike rate of 221.4. It's just inside that line that gives the umpire a guide, so I don't think it would have been called wide. It was borderline, but that's a better result. He's looking classy, he's looking explosive.
He is, partnership of 35 from 20. He's crunched that away for 4. Shoaib Khan has seen a couple of wickets fall, but he's come to the crease and he's playing his own game here. Brilliant to watch.
Oh, somebody stop him! He's an excitement machine today. It's almost like they feel they're playing a rain-reduced game. There's a slow ball, peaked and smashed. I just wonder whether in the back of their mind they think there may be rain. So therefore it'll be an adjusted run chase with DNL. So therefore they've got to stay up to speed. Maybe that's a thought.
Certainly some rain about, so Shoaib Khan is keeping an eye on that too. I know you said you've got to stay switched on, try not to think too much about the weather, but he's a very clever batter out there, Shoaib Khan. The current run rate 10.34, 1 ball to go. Good running between the wickets, 11 from the over, 8 gone, 82 for 2.
नया टी सुपर क्लासिक चॉकलेट, सीधी सादी खुशी का मजा।
Just ऐसा नहीं, just catch.
And now 35 from 24. He's got himself into a gallop.
They've run well between the wickets, but they've also picked up some good boundaries, haven't they? 8 fours and 4 sixes.
Yeah, good running. Some really good understanding. There's
crunched that
Shoaib
away.
as we have a look at that scorched grass on the way. The outfield is electric. You'll find all the grounds over here. Anywhere in the subcontinent, you get really, really fast outfields.
The crowd says it all. Lifted over the ropes for 6, and Yasir Shah is under pressure in this over.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's going to get a blow after this second over because they're latching on. It's a tough day because it is so cold, the fingers are cold. You only have to bowl a couple of bad ones, and then the batsmen feel that whatever he delivers is hittable. It's not turning, it's more of a top spinner. Well, he's a bouncy sort of leg spinner, isn't he? Adil Kadir-like in the way he bounces to the crease. Mushtaq Ahmed was the same, but I haven't seen him bowl so erratically or had his length so mixed up.
It's got a bit of drizzle about, so how difficult is it to grip that ball? Shoaib Khan goes down the ground just for a single, but they're managing to really string a good partnership together. Your partnership of 53 from 28 deliveries.
Yeah, they've done well not to lose another wicket. It was all happening in those first few overs, and they're just, well, they're playing aggressively, but they've got a really good partnership going. You talk about out into the stands, that's the best of them.
100 up for Islamabad United in the 9th over. Run rate is shot up to over 11.
My ABL Business Internet Banking के साथ फाइनेंशियल इन्फॉर्मेशन की एक्सेस, एम्प्लॉयज की सैलरी ट्रांसफर, बल्क पेमेंट, ट्रेड फाइनेंस जब चाहें कर सकते हैं। Allied Bank, आपके दिल में।
This is the last ball of last over. Yasir Shah getting absolutely dispatched once again. You'd be so frustrated. But they've done well just to keep 2 wickets. It looked like after those early 2, and there were some false strokes, and there were a couple of catches going down. It could have been 3 or 4, but they've settled things. It's not like they've had to grind. They've been absolutely hitting out, so they've gone. They're fighting fire with fire in the sense they were losing wickets, but they didn't stop them from wanting to score. This partnership now is 60 from 30 balls. It's been outstanding.
Tries to catch it, but that will fall short. Desperately they need a wicket. There's still some great batting to come for Islamabad United. You look at someone like Colin Ingram, you look at someone like Asif Ali with a platform set slats. They could go at a big...
Yeah, to maintain this can be very difficult. I don't think they get away from what they're doing. It's just isolate each delivery. Sounds easy, sometimes hard to do. Just a reminder that both these sides, 2v3, and they both sit on 7 points. They played the same amount of games, 7 apiece. So they're fighting to go to 9, which would equal Multan. And Multan have just played 6, so after this, both these sides played 8. But they can go equal with Multan, but their net run rate will see them in 2nd position.
I just appreciated how well they've rotated strike here. They haven't allowed Peshawar Zalmi to build up any pressure period. As you mentioned, there's 2 early wickets. You thought something was going to come, something more from Zalmi. And Shoaib Khan, in particular, has really bossed the situation here at Pindi. Colin Munro is looking good. He's going to be on strike on 49 for this final delivery of the 10th over. 49 from 31, 4 fours and 2 sixes.
Yeah, Hasan Ali has been brought back into the attack, and this is a settling over for Zalmi. It's just gone for 3 so far. He needs to finish it up. It's crucial, this 6th delivery is similar to what he's bowled up until now. So a little bit of a settler after that last over.
That will be 50 for Colin Munro. 3rd PSL 50, his 37th T20 50. And he'll want to move on and make this a big one. 10 overs gone, 105 for 2.
पूरी की पूरी रकम फौरन से पहले पहुंच जाती है, इसीलिए मैं घर पैसे.
Ishara has at times, you're going to be put away. His 50 came off 32 deliveries. And 4 fours, 2 sixes in that innings. He is set for a big one today, Alan Wilkins.
Yeah, I think he is. He's already got a big one with his 51. New bowler, Brathwaite. Carlos Brathwaite. Carlos Brathwaite. We will remember his name. Difficult to forget it, what he did in Kolkata, wasn't it? 4 consecutive sixes.
Well, you weren't here, were you? I got a little bit mixed up with, I think there's something coming soon. I got a little bit mixed up, Alan, with Michael Slater and Ian Bishop.
Slater and Bishop. Listen, you need these. 12 bowled. Little extra bounce from Brathwaite.
And what I hear, it's made Australia. He sent a reply. So I'm looking forward to hearing from that reply. Ian Bishop, I know you'll be listening. I know you love watching your cricket all over the world. And you are right, Ian Bishop.
See how he makes room so easily. That's all he wants. Just a little bit of room. Brathwaite, Cork, Slater, Bishop. Take your pick. There, that's what you need, those. There.
Tell you what, they do focus quite a lot then, Alan.
Well, I think that Shoaib has got his focus. 40 from 20. It's hit him just below the shoulder. Keep an eye on the umpire. He should give a leg by here. Yes, it is.
Yeah, slower ball. Big tall man, you know, Carlos Brathwaite. I think this is into the surface. You'll see this throughout. There we go, that little off spinner. He'll get a bit more bounce.
But he does that well. He's got great disguise, great deception, Carlos Brathwaite. Catches the call, man underneath it. Oh no! What a catch! Liam Livingston. You don't presume it is. Unbelievable catch.
Alan, they're putting a show on for you today. Your first game, I think this is the best catch we've seen so far in the PSL. Take a look at this, slower ball again. But look how he gets into position, sets himself, dives. This is truly incredible. Fantastic from Liam Livingston, overseas player from Lancashire. Thank you very much. You'll have to tell your story walking.
Allied Bank की biomet umpires and the third umpire. Soft signal from the standing umpires is out.
So the third umpire has to have conclusive evidence to overturn the on-field decision. So conclusive evidence. I think when you're looking at this, there is not conclusive evidence, so it has to stay with the on-field call, which is why I said it's the best catch in the PSL so far.
Right, going to roll this again. This magnified now. Let's have a look. This is quite difficult. Hands look good.
There, I think his fingers are underneath. I believe his fingers are underneath. There's always a foreshortening effect with the camera lens. Ranmore Martinez from Sri Lanka has got to make this call. He's the third umpire. Is that a red-hot catch? I'm giving that out. I'm simply giving that out. I understand that the third umpire wants to make sure that he's getting the decision right, but for me, there's still not conclusive evidence to overturn the on-field, and I think that's a good catch. The ball, because of the momentum that the player has, is always going to look like it's bounced on the ground. But the momentum also is your hand hitting the floor that actually makes the ball lift up. His hands are underneath the ball. For me, that is absolutely spot on. It's a catch, and the umpire can stay with his on-field call. We're going to go to the big screen here in a minute, folks. Wherever you're watching in Pakistan, decision pending. Decision pending. It's out! It's gone Livingston's way. It's gone Zalmi's way. Colin Munro just looks over his shoulder. Brilliant catch and a brilliant innings from Munro. 52 red-hot runs from 35 balls. And Colin Ingram is the new man. 11 gone, 108 for 3.
My ABL.
Munro for Ingram. He hits the ball as crisply and as hard as anyone who plays T20 cricket. Colin Ingram. And still to come, Asif Ali as well for Islamabad. Fahim Ashraf. Strike rate of a fraction under 156. His best 63 not out. He was in the colours of Karachi last year, as indeed was Munro. And just remember, you can follow us, PSL, on all the social medias. Oh, full toss! And that has been pinged for 6. Yeah, so if you're on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, you'll be able to see all this. Highlights, 241st, HBL 6. This is a pie of a delivery, Alan Wilkins. Help yourself. Not a big boundary, you told us that at the pitch. This is just 63 metres into the corner, this. Well, he's got an eagle eye, Shadab. He picked up the full toss and the pace. It was bowled at him, high back lift. He's striking at 165 in this PSL, and that's a brilliant run as well. Ingram went back for the second run. It is good because of how big the boundaries are, and that was excellent running. We had some of this at breakfast this morning, Alan, for your first morning. We had some Tupple tea, didn't we? And listen, a cup of Tapal tea is what you need on a cold day in Pindi. Tapal tea in Pindi. Now with that six, Shadab Khan, Islamabad's captain, now has the most sixes in this PSL 5. He's got 14, and Ben Cutting, Quetta's got 13. And how well he's played, Ben Cutting. In that middle order, he elevated himself early on in this PSL. Shadab Khan, he came up, and we all thought pinch hitter. This guy is a proper batsman. 14, 13, look at Colin Munro at 12. It's a good looking shot. It might have too much on it. No! Tom Banton out there, the Englishman, the young Englishman, made a lot of ground. Good to see the English fielding well. Don't know what to say about that, Corky. I'd like to say it was like you in your day. No, I wouldn't have dived. You would have had to have some extra batteries to get round there. Well, he's back in the side tonight. Good to see Tom Banton back in the side tonight. Was left out in the last game. Slower ball, and wait is the call. 12 gone. 8 to go. 120 for 3. Brathwaite again. Slower ball. Really slower delivery. Shadab Khan, 50 from 26 balls. The skipper, this young captain, is doing a great job. His third HBL PSL 50. Leading from the front, and that's what you want with ball and bat. You wait till you see him captain it as well. He has captained it superbly in the field. He's an aggressive captain, and the way that he's played, as I said before, he is a proper batsman. He's not a pinch hitter. He plays proper shots. Well, I don't have to wait, I tell you, Dom, because I've seen him from the first match of the very first PSL back in 2016. I'm not sure he could grow a beard then, but he's got one now. Wide, a looping delivery. How hard that's gone. Out to deep cover. And that's where Erin is. Erin.
Yeah, down on the boundary, standing alongside Darren Sammy, of course, the proud coach now of PESHAWAR ZALMI. 100% success rate for you. You've gone 1 from 1 at the moment.
Yeah, it's a different role, but it's an opportunity to lead the team in a different way. You know, it was a hard decision. I still have the passion to play. I'll still be playing in other competitions. But for now, it's trying to help Zalmi win a tournament, and so far, I've actually enjoyed it.
Well, of course, you are still playing, and you said just before you are still hoping to play HBL PSL in the future. What are you looking to bring to the role, and specifically?
Well, my own style, at the end, if it's one thing I've learned quickly is that you have no control over what happens out there. It's all up to the players to execute the plans that you've discussed in the meetings, and for me, I sit and I watch. Maybe I could come out and hit a 6, make a bowling change, but I have full confidence. The team is in good hands, and I will just continue adding my touch to the coaching aspect.
Now, you're sitting third on the ladder at the moment. What is your feeling with the team as well? You feel like you've got the right mix now because you've got spoiled for choice with your overseas players.
Yeah, we have a good balance, and throughout the past 4 seasons, this is the time Peshawar ZALMI normally hits momentum into the playoffs and all the way to the finals. And the record has shown that we've been to 3 consecutive finals, and from last game, 4 games left in the tournament, that's where we really pick up momentum. I guess the team starts to gel really well, and yeah, I have full confidence we're going to get there.
Congratulations on the appointment. We look forward to seeing more of you later on.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, Darren Sammy, what a great servant he's been for all the franchises he's played with globally. Slow, nothing out of that. Came out like a piece of popcorn. Absolutely floated down to Ingram. 13 gone, 128 for 3. 1 over, his first over cost him 11. And he's got to do a job here for Zalmi. You sense that Islamabad have got a big total coming up. It's Colin Ingram on strike, and he's hitting the ball ominously well. The middle of that bat sounds perfect. Well, these ground staff, haven't they done a great job? Those wheels are stuck in heavy turf there because it's very wet. The conditions are heavy. Great to see this crowd coming out in numbers. What a ground it is.
Alan, we've had seriously fantastic crowds here because there's been a little bit of precipitation, easy for me to say, around, and that's why it's been important that they've turned up. Just remember, you can buy your tickets now at TCA outlets across Pakistan and online at yevo.com. Remember, Women's Week exclusive March, 30% off all VVIP, VIP and premium category enclosures for all remaining regular round matches of HBL PSL 5. Discounted tickets available for purchase at all TCS outlets only. And remember, Alan, you're only just joining it. It's 30% off for all students. It's March Madness.
Well, we're students of the game, Dom, so we get discount.
You see, get so excited for March Madness. I'm hoping I'm going to go shopping later and there'll be some discounts there.
Wahab Riaz tucked around the corner. Ingram will look for a second. Throws a bit wayward.
Hasan Ali's fielded very well on that boundary. He's quick to the ball. He's got a good arm as well. And another reason why they need to get these tickets quick, because there have been so many games sold out. Just remember, we only have 1 game left here. If you want to come, get your ticket. That's tomorrow. And then the 2 games, or the 2 different grounds, Karachi and Lahore. Get in early, Alan Wilkins.
I hope I am in early because I'm working. Right, there's a second on the misfield. Everyone's under pressure here now. We're into the 14th over. 1 little misfield and it leads to an extra run. And he's a big man. He's got to be one of the biggest men on the circuit. Carlos Brathwaite. It's a great shot of this ground. 2:15 play started, if you're wondering about the number of overs. Full toss from Wahab. Yasir Shah down then at third man, and oh, it's bungled again. These are runs that have been given away. Yasir Shah got the ball in early, got the throw in.
Well, don't look at Yasir Shah. Look at the man who should be backing up. He's trying to stop too. Okay, he may get it a little bit too high, but who's backing up? Where are you? Hasan Ali was the man at deep mid-wicket who needs to come in.
Shadab will go back for the second. No, he won't. Brathwaite's in quickly this time. This is really good stuff by Ingram because he knows that field is spread on that leg side, so he's tempting and he's trying to get 2 every time. Current run rate, a fraction under 10.
Well, we saw 2 teams here, Alan, last week who didn't get to 200 and should have got to 200. They only ended up 183, 188. Little fly in the eye that Imam is helping Shadab.
Yeah, they're good pals as well. There's a great atmosphere with the squad, the Pakistan squad. The players have become all good mates, good friends, those 2 particularly.
Yeah, and also going back on that projected score, getting to 200. Remember that they batted first here and won both games. Shortened games, yes.
Up on his toes. Shadab. Haider Ali, the fielder. Look at the way he's played the Shadab. He's just improvised. I'm not sure how you describe that, except I said up on his toes. He's actually elevated himself off the pitch. Tall, got tall on top of on his toes. Good shot again. That could be a wide. Yes, it is. I think Wahab Riaz is one of the best in the world bowling towards the death. And he's only bowling his second over here. I think he's just got that experience up there. Well, you have to bowl him. He'll bowl as captain. He has to be the man you go to, as he can reverse the ball as well. Chipped. There will be another one here. It's 2 again. That's great running from those two Islamabad batsmen. 139 for 3, 6 to go. Kept Shadab honest. He couldn't do much with that. Right, Erin, where are you?
Well, I'm downstairs with Faim Afzal. Of course, he is our Hamari hero, powered by Imperex, unsung hero of Pakistan for today. And let me tell you, this is a really cool one. You are a high-altitude filmmaker who I believe they call you the mountain man. Tell me more about that.
Something like that. So basically, my specialty is high-altitude filmmaking. I go to these crazy passes and crazy glaciers. You know, we stay there, we camp there, and we make films.
That's absolutely incredible. So you climb some of the tallest, most treacherous passes in the world, and you film it for the world to see. And I believe you also showcase where you come from as well to the rest of the world.
Yeah, that's what we are trying. So we are working in the tourism industry too. So we are promoting Hunza, and we are doing such things which are quite interlinked.
That's incredible, and you're having a lot of success too. I believe one of your films even showcased in the Milano Film Festival last year. How exciting was that?
Yeah, it was exciting, but the problem was that I wasn't present at the moment in my town. I was on a mountain when they called me.
Always a consummate professional. And what's coming up next for you? What are you working on at the moment?
I'm working on a film called Anka the Conqueror, which I have shot on the most dangerous pass in the world. So it's in the post now. So almost done with the final cut, and now I'm color grading it.
What an incredible thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Well, it's very exciting to have you with us. We'll get you to sign the Imperex bat as well now from our Hamari hero fan. And just because we're at a cricket game, let's ask you about some cricket. Who are you supporting today?
Zalmi.
Oh, good old Zalmi. Did you see Darren Zalmi before?
Yeah, I just
well, thank you so much for your time. Faim is our Hamari hero for today.
Unbelievable blow from Shadab. That's gone miles. 242nd HBL 6. Watch how he gets deep in his crease. All you young boys and girls out there, even some of you professionals, look how deep he is in the crease. He picks the slower ball. He just helps it on its way. It's a great piece of skill from Shadab Khan. 4 sixes now for the skipper. Well bowled. Good comeback that from Rahat. Ali. Such an attractive 50 this is. Yeah, and he went after Shoaib Malik early on. Picked up on his length. Attacked both Yasir Shah as well. And look how he goes deep. Gives himself a little bit of time when there is pace. But there's some proper shots in this little montage. Proper shots. He times the ball beautifully. And he's a danger. You have to get him out. He doesn't give his wicket away easy. Leg side, yes. Shout from Kamran Akmal. There was something. There was a noise. There was something. Pad? That's all I'm thinking. Pad. But if it's pad, could it be LBW? Maybe not because of how far it was down the leg side. But it was half an appeal. Slower ball again. Yeah, it's not off the bat. It's a little slow ball cutter again. It's off the pad. It's off the pad, but it's outside leg stump. Crunched. Man comes in underneath it and spills it. Shoaib Malik spills the chance. The 150 comes up. 150 for 3 in 15.
Languishing with just 16 average points. Oh, yes, what a hit. Clean strike and teed off.
We're seeing a lot of it today. It's never bad it turned up. They've been helped with a couple of drop catches. Come out, and I like to see the local players really taming the conditions, and he's done exactly that. Let's have another look at that drop. There's just too many of them going down. He made the ground, and he's got all the experience too, so that's a bit of a blunder. And in the last 5 overs, the average in that is 40 runs. They're on track for more than that.
Because of heavy outfield, the ball is not skidding across to the fence. 50 partnership is raised of just 30 balls. Entertainment galore. And we want more of this. 51 of 30 balls. And if a a guy who scored 62 of 32, obviously, then you are in a commanding position. Shadab has been brilliant. Flick, gone, dropped. What's happening out there? Is Shoaib Malik again?
Oh, it's following him. It's following him. Sometimes it is awful. Now he wants to dig a hole and bury himself. The crowd cheer you, but it's what it feels inside. You feel like you're letting the team down.
Normally have your best fielder patrolling the straight fence. And Shoaib Malik is still pretty fit and athletic. That was straightforward, in and out.
Well, he's moved out of the hot spot. I know it's long off, but he's come into the circle now. Oh, it feels bad.
The big man is on the floor. Gets up quickly, but they played the slow balls extremely well.
Well, if cricket's cricket, there'll be another one come to him. It'll be 3 in a row that he'll get an opportunity to catch another one. That seems to be how it rolls. Dancing away. Oh, yes. We get the dancing. They've all got the similar moves, haven't they?
Everything has almost come off the middle of the bat in this innings from Shadab. It's been glorious. 162 for 3.
दुनिया को बता दो.
Chance at the non-strikers in. Misses the stumps.
Well, he's taken his aggregate to 225 now. He's not far from Ronki as the leading run scorer. Islamabad, their highest so far in the tournament. It's 198 for 3. They're on track for over 200. So they're enjoying being home, Rummies.
Absolutely. He's shown great fitness, great skills with the bat. He has led them well. Young captain, only 21 years old. What an experience for him to lead an international dugout, and he's not looked back ever since he was announced to skipper the side. Ingram with a strike rate of 155. Yorker, that's the way to go. Wahab bowls that fuller length so well. All he has to do is just now continue with this fuller length, because the damage has been done. They've been faulty in the field. They've dropped so many catches. They haven't had the rhythm as a result, and so staring down the barrel as a result.
Yeah, look, it's a good strategy. He does bowl the consistent Yorker. We just haven't seen enough of them throughout, particularly at the death. You get your third man back.
That's skied up in the air. Oh! So what's new, boss? It's been quite an embarrassment. Haider Ali is only 19, is looking at the harder part of his hand. This was supposed to be taken by a 19-year-old kid.
Well, they're all meant to be taken when you get to them like that. He charged it. I'm not sure he settled. Just see if he keeps running through the ball. There he goes. Settle. It just burst through the fingers. What's going on out there?
Bit of kite catching.
Well, he's lost the kite. It's gone. Sailed away.
First bounce. And it just frees you up, because you know that the fielders are not going to catch the ball. And it just pulls everyone down as a result. There's never been so far an inspired effort in the field.
Well, I know.
Shocking and shoddy effort.
Yeah, I know. It's a bit like sliding doors, isn't it? You take that first one, they might have 6 wickets or 7 wickets. So it just allows this partnership to keep growing. 59 from 37 when you have the opportunities to get wickets.
Gone. Nobody there. Extremely safe. Ingram now with a strike rate of 165.
Well, it's their day. Islamabad, they're just going to keep pressing on. They've got wickets to come. That's the thing. So really, you can go a little bit harder. There's 3 overs after this. You're better off being 6 down, going really hard, than remain 3 down. Oh, remain 3 down if you can go at 12 runs and over from here, or 15 runs and over. That doesn't matter, but they've got a licence.
Absolutely. Shot ball. Doesn't catch it properly. Only a single. 10 runs of the over. 172 for 3.
My ABI.
.172 for the loss of 3, 10 fours, 8 sixes, and 5 drops. Not been their day, Zalmi.
Well, let's have a look at the drops. That's the skipper. So there's not an example set. And there's one that should have been taken. Hit him hard. Maybe balked by the keeper. Another one. Got there. Down she goes. Back live after this one. That's live.
Oh, he completely misses the ball in the backdrop. Let's continue with the spilling effort here, shall we?
Yeah, Malik again. And then he got moved into a different position. And then the last one, the youngster. Obviously those fingers and hands not working in this cool weather of Rawalpindi. I bet in warm-up they didn't drop a catch.
Put a bit of, is that way, isn't it?
Yeah, the match pressure.
Yeah. plus soggy outfield, you can lose your footing as well. Shoaib has his highest T20 score now, 68. His previous best, 64. Now, how cool is that? How good is that? He had to beat the mid-off fielder, which he did quite easily.
Yeah, he's cool a bit in his coverage. That's cool and cool. Yeah, he's been outstanding. This has been a T20 masterclass. I was just going to say a batting masterclass, but it's been a T20 masterclass because it's aggression from the outset. His first two shots, big shots, were sixes.
Gets into a good, decent position as he's receiving the ball, almost looking to clear the front leg, going deep in the crease, always looking for width. J-Dot, super over. Yeah, good job done. Comes up, well done.
Oh, J-Dot, that's a super action. That's the best action I've seen in the super over.
Hasan Ali 1 for 30 in 3.4 overs. He's been good with his variations. A lot of off-cutter, slow deliveries. And generally been pretty good in this mayhem. He's held his own. Cracks it. Will get a 4. Goes all the way. A double-hander from the umpire. It's another 6. The massacre continues.
Well, there's no doubt they're going to surpass their 198 for 3. This run rate, now they're 206 if they keep going. I can't see them stopping. It just kept sailing. Slower ball, so a good attempt, but not good enough for the batting at the moment.
Wonderful swing of the bat, clearing the fence quite easily. Full toss, it's another big shot. It's a skyer, will this be taken? Who's called for it? It's safely done. Livingston takes a good one because we've seen more drops than catches being taken, so under the circumstances, it's not a bad job at all, even though it was an easy take. A result for Hasan Ali.
Yeah, finally, we've seen one that has stayed in the mitts. He didn't have to move, get himself into a crocodile grip. That's the old, that's not fingers high or low, that's called the crocodile, but he's gone for a valuable 41 on 84 for 4.
Asif Ali's in. He can strike them big as well. Oh, lovely feeling. Desperation from the skipper. Inspiring stuff.
Yes, so often the skippers can lead from the front. He dropped that first catch. Here's another look at the sky ball. He'll be really disappointed with that, Ingram, because it was a low full toss. It was there, he'd been carving them wherever he wanted prior to that.
Play on a miss, wanted a home run. Asif Ali's HBL PSL strike rate is 150. This season, a little low-key as far as runs are concerned, but he bats low down the order, so he gets a little, not a lot of exposure.
That's all right, though. Strike rate of 170 odd, highest of 20, but if he can get that 20 now at 175, that's exactly what Islamabad need.
Hurried in. Shorter length from Wahab Riaz is pacey, 140.6 kph. Always get this full-blooded effort from Wahab Riaz.
Yeah, he's really good right at the end, right at the death in those last 5, because he mixes it up. You can't get a pattern with him.
Slow bouncer, that's sliced over the keeper's head. Is fast enough and fit enough to make it for that second run quite easily. That's the other thing that excites you about Shoaib, is running between the wickets. He'll give you his 100% like Wahab with the ball. He's special when it comes to running between the wickets.
Yeah, and when you're running like he is between the wickets, you know that a batsman's got energy. So when you've got energy, your feet move, you've got that real competitive streak in you. So it's always a sign that you're on. You know, I look from a commentary box and you say, oh, it's like Dave Warner. Every time Dave Warner, Virat Kohli, they hit the crease and you can feel and see their energy. It means they're on.
Once again, runs fast. Divers in. I think he survived the scare. I think he survived that bullet-like throw from Haider Ali. Good cricket all round. Let's have another look at this.
He's hurt himself, he's down. And as we see, we'll always go upstairs just to make sure he's made the ground, because isn't that interesting? You have your direct hit, and often as a batsman you feel you're in and you're just out with a direct hit. But as soon as the ball has to be taken and taken to the stumps, it's amazing you can make another metre or two.
Bit of liquid energy will do him good. We are in the last part of this innings. It was a good throw. Had to drag the ball from possibly off stump line to shatter the stumps. By that time, Shadab had beaten him. Full length dive, great commitment, great game awareness. He'll start again, 77 of 41 balls. Hasn't faced any roadblocks as such in this innings. It has been smooth, intelligent batting from him.
It's been magic. It's been one of the best innings we've seen so far in this PSL, without a doubt. He's taken ownership.
That's gone up in the air. He's going to call for it. Livingston or Yasser Shah. It's Livingston. He's been a good catcher of late. His good innings comes to an end. Shadab will make the headlines with his blistering innings.
Yeah, and he needed to keep going that way. I thought he got hold of it initially. It just went too high. A little bit off the outside edge. And needed some catching, and they've caught 2 in a row. Now they can just slow things slightly. Can just shed it by about 10 runs maybe. 77. Brilliant. 189 for 5.
That man goes absolutely 100% with the first ball.
It's just an attempt at an overhit. So 8 balls since the last boundary. Been able to find them at will right the way through. And 5 balls remaining. Can they get that magical 200? Highest run chase, successful run chase here has been 190. That was Quetta against Islamabad. It gives you a guide. So the score they've got now, Islamabad, they can put immense pressure on the batting side in the run chase.
Single is yielded. Asif Ali is on strike. They need a couple of big shots, a couple of sixes to seal the deal. This target will take some doing from Zalmi. Not easy, not straightforward to get 190. And it's going to go bigger than 190.
Yeah, and they've got there through all those drop catches. The fielding has been down today. I've seen some hot fielding throughout. I remember 2 years ago I was here, and they did a percentage of catches in terms of how many were caught, and it was the best in all the T20 leagues.
Up in the air. Trying that ramp shot, I think, is nicely bowled by Rahat Ali. Nice and full, and with a bit of extra zip as well. 130.
We see this shot deep in there. It's always going to be a Yorker if you're in that position, but you can start to hit to certain areas, particularly the area that you think is your strength. At the moment, it needs to go over extra cover.
Up in the air, slice, more than a arm shot. Couple of runs for Fahim Ashraf.
Yeah, the really good hitters, they have their 3 zones. They talk about, they know if that length they can go there, that's a strength. Or they get a different line and length, they can go straight or through the offside. But that all comes from that back and getting the front leg out of the way. They're the real crisp hitters at the death, and they're more consistent than those that move around too much.
2 balls left. What is he thinking? Oh, hits him on the helmet, I think. Probably hit the glove, and then the wise, I'm not too sure, but he looked a bit stunned.
Always interesting, isn't it? You get hit in the scone and it's been given a leg by. Well, sir, that hasn't hit me on the leg. Let's hope he's okay. He's just shaken up a little bit. It's on the grill, I think, more than anything. Yeah, just on the side of the grill, side of the face. The problem with that, it can be pushed into the face, into the jaw, and sometimes it can cut you. But certainly, if your helmet gets hit, more in the body of the helmet, you change it straight away. It's done its job, you get a new one.
That's part of the latest protocol as well. Errol is running in there, the physio.
Errol Alcott. He was the Australian physiotherapist for about 30 years.
Wow.
Look at him, he can still run.
Barely.
No, he was a good man, a good physio. It was never nice being on his table. He'd get his fingers into you. There was nothing nice about the treatment, but he was very effective.
You're asking a few questions. I think it hit his jaw, stretching his jaw. Can he chew a bubble gum? I think that would have been one of the questions. Yeah, I think he got a little bit surprised by that extra bit of lift. And this pitch has that. That's why it's such a good track to bowl and bat and to hit 4s and 6s. If you bowl well, you'll get good reward as well. All's well that ends well, so it's fine. It's okay, yeah. Ready to take the last ball.
Well, it's changed, hasn't it, over the last half a dozen years, Rameez. When batsmen get hit, there's that real duty of care that they take very seriously. For obvious reasons, we know. But they all go through a little bit of a test to make sure that they're still with it, make sure there's no concussion. And often a player will be ordered off if it's a really big blow, despite them saying, no, I want to keep batting.
I like the back protection as well that Fahim's helmet affords. Asif Ali to receive the last ball of the innings. Big shot, long on comes into play. Braithwaite gets to the ball with just mere couple of steps. He's a giant of a man. So Islamabad United with 195 for the loss of 5.
Well, whether this is just a little bit of soreness or a bit of cramp, but Shoaib Khan just opened Imam. You just say here, is it hand, is it leg, it's everything.
Shoaib looked in a bit of a disarray even when he was batting. He had the physio out a couple of times. But he's quite the competitor, young captain for this franchise, and is he leading from the front?
He certainly is. I just like the way that he's always seems to want to be in a game as captain. I have no problem with that.
He's down the wicket. Will only be a single there. An excellent start here from Dalstain. Peshawar 4 for no loss.
My ABL business internet banking के साथ
Starts off with a wide here, Roman Reis. Can't give away any extra runs here. They will have to get the pressure on. Just 20.
Well, it's about partnerships. He's got to run in, make it difficult.
That's a better comeback. And I like what I'm seeing here because they've got a slip in. They've got a tight packed offside field, and that's the line to bowl.
Yeah, that's it. Certainly is the ball. Remember, watch HBL PSL online in Pakistan on youtube.com/BSportPK. And live streaming partners globally, cricketgateway.com, cricketwit.net, and in India, sportstiger.com. It's going all around the world, this, and no wonder.
Didn't get a hold of that. You see Imam trying to break the shackles, trying to use his feet, get going.
Well, that's what he's got to try and do. He's been brought into this side. Tom Banton has slid down the order. They dropped him for Imam last game, and now he's been brought back in. So he's got to just try something. He's a good one-day player.
They have to get partnerships going just like Islamabad United did. Third wicket, 67 partnership, and the fourth, 76. Thanks to the excellent knocks from Munro, Shoaib and Ingram. Just clip that off his legs. They will look for 2. They have to get a move on here. And you can't always look for the big hit. The singles and doubles will play an important role here.
Yep, and don't overthink it. A lot of sides, when you're chasing a big total, when they think, right, we need 196, we've got to go and keep going. Just think where they were in the power play, as in Islamabad United, 59 for 2. Can they get close to that? That's what they've got to do. A good power play is 40 to 60 runs.
There we go. Kamran, Akmal always favouring the offside. They'll pick up another couple of runs here.
Yeah, he's going to hit it always through that offside, Kamran Akmal. Not sure Shoaib Khan wants to be chasing too many with that tight hamstring. Maybe a bit of cramp. Slip will come out now. I think that's probably right for Kamran Akmal. He's going to keep coming out. You've got a good chance of getting him caught in the infield on the offside. You can't get him width.
The margin of error, very little on this wicket, and we saw exactly what you were mentioning here. You still have to stick to your basic crickets. Get your eye and get your base strong, and Shoaib's innings was a prime example of that.
And about cool for cool. Keeping the hands hygienically clean. It is cool outside, but it's very important to make sure you use that as many times as you can.
7 have already come off this over with 1 wicket to go. 1 ball to go. Well, it's runs, and it doesn't matter where they come from. 15 now for Peshawar. 4 of Imam's bat. 2 overs gone.
नया पी सुपर क्लासिक चॉकलेट सीधी सादी खुशी का मजा.
Oh, here we go. 1 bounce into the fence. He's taking the attack onto Dalstain.
Yeah, may just lost a little bit of pace, Dalstain. He's in his pump. Kamran Akmal probably isn't doing this to this man, but he'll pick up on length really quickly. That's what Kamran Akmal does. He wants a bit of width to cut, but anything that is short is going to pull away. You've got to get this man out early, especially when you're looking at defending even a big total. Of course, only the standout there is the 101.
Well, he probably will feel he missed out on a boundary there. They've got fine leg up in the ring. a few meters away from the fielder would have gone onto the boundary.
Yeah, and you don't really mind that in a power play. As a bowler, you're happy to give away ones and twos. You're trying to limit the boundary options. That's what you're trying to do. Of course, take wickets, and that's very important for sides in power plays and throughout the innings. Keep taking wickets. I know as a captain, and I don't know Shoaib Khan that well personally, but when I see him, he looks an aggressive captain who wants to keep taking wickets, and I like that. Just setting the field, I like that he takes time out and gets the field right. So there's a deep mid-wicket for Imam, and a third man in place.
Oh, he needs to get back here. He doesn't. I'm not quite sure where he was going.
It looked like he was going on his holidays. He nearly went on his holidays. He could have picked his bags up and ran off. Where are you going? No, there's never a run there. Even if you're Usain Bolt, there's still not a run there. Don't panic. In any run chase, don't panic. 40 to 60 in the power play and break it down. What can we be from 6 to 10? Can we get 30? Then we're nearly 100.
Now, rightly said here, Dom. They need to. It might be a shorter version of the game, but you still have to plan it step by step.
Yeah, and that's what I mean. You know, you get 60 in the first power play, or 50, 60, and then 30 up to 10 overs. Then all of a sudden you're 100 off 10. And then you can break it down two ways. You could go 40 in the next 5 overs, and then 60 off the last 5 to win. Of course, you need things to go well for you as a chasing side. You need a bit of luck, and you need one man to get in, really. And that's the way to break it down. Don't always look at that total. 196. Break it down.
That's a lovely pickup shot. 4 from Kamran Akmal.
This is a good shot. This is better than the first shot because I don't think this is a short. I think this is near enough back of a length. And he just pulls it away. Pivots and pulls. He's a beautiful timer of the ball. And if he gets in, any opposition in the world are in trouble.
Well, the experienced man there and the captain, the young captain. What advice do you think is going on right now?
Well, he's probably asking him, what do you think? Come on, you've had all the experience. Where do you want to put your fielders? Let's bring up third man is what he's doing. We'll have 2 men out. So he's going to have to bowl straight. He can't allow Kamran Akmal just to cut him down and pass short third man. He's got to look to bowl back of a length and say, OK, if you want to try and pull me off my length, I've got 2 fielders out there to take your wicket. But pressure on this man.
Well, just be the one there, the last ball. 3 gone, Peshawar 26 for no loss. Ahead of Islamabad were clearly ahead at the end of 3 with 35 for 1. Peshawar is steadily coming along here. Don't have to try anything funny. They still lead 1-7-0. There's a bowling change here. Fahim Ashraf will bowl from the commentary box end. Well, has he got a wonderful welcome here from Kamran Akmal. Not the length to bowl.
Well, he obviously wasn't watching. Dale Steyn bowled similar, 245th, HBL 6. It is short of a length. It is easy for someone of Kamran Akmal's ability. Have to have a plan. It's one thing I would say to any young bowler out there. You have to have a plan when you're coming up against a hitter.
Especially against Kamran Akmal, things can fall apart very quickly. He plays very well square of the wicket on both sides. It's probably keeping us warm.
Well, if he keeps getting hit, he might as well go for a cup of tea.
And again, clipped off the legs. Will race away into the fence for 4.
Look, I don't mind that, even though it's gone for a boundary. At least he's trying to bowl to a plan. He's stuck out the deep mid-wicket. He's trying to go full and straight and get him off strike. It hasn't worked. What I don't understand with some bowlers around the world who think back of a length is fine and not realise that some players like Kamran Akmal, they enjoy balls to hit them over there. If you're not going to have the fielder out there, you cannot bowl to that. Pressure on these bowlers, let me tell you, it doesn't matter whatever total you've got.
Well, that's better. Keep it simple.
Absolutely, keep it simple. I nearly went into me Jeff Boycott impression then. I better not. Bowl straight, you've got a chance. That's all you've got to do. I know it's easy sitting in a commentary box here and it's like, oh, okay, well, how good were you? I back myself in any situation to try and hit the stumps.
Fahim pulling things back a little bit after being hit for 2 boundaries in the first 2 balls. Here we go, Pepsi catch a crore. Win a share of a crore. The numbers just keep on rising. There have been plenty being hit out of the park.
I can tell you one thing. The way the PESHAWAR ZALMI caught today, they won't be having a share of the crore.
Well, here we go. Repeat of earlier on in the over. Clipping off his legs. Kamran Akmal just too good for this line.
And I'll go back to what I said to you. 60 in the power play. They are 40. And we're not even at the end of the fourth over at the moment. So don't panic. That's exactly what Kamran Akmal is really putting it and taking it to the Islamabad United bowlers to say, okay, you set a good total, but if I get off to a good start in this power play, all of a sudden then the chase becomes a little bit easier.
He's had a go at that, but will only be a single. Kamran's run off to 33, Peshawar 41 for 1. 41.
Allied Bank का को बैच डेबिट कार्ड पाकिस्तान
Well, the man on your screen is the man in the middle leading the HBL PSL most runs, 1519. The only man to have 3 tons in PSL. He's probably got to produce one more here if Peshawar need to chase this down. Short lines there again from Rumman Rice.
Just look at your screen now, wherever you are in the world, look at where Islamabad were at this stage. They were 41 for 2. Look where Peshawar are in this run chase. Of course they'll need one of the top 4 or 5 to do exactly what Shoaib Khan did, exactly what Colin Munro did. Shadab Khan.
Well, all the action's has been called a wide. Rumman had his hands up, not happy with that call. Happy with that call.
Yeah, I think this is a good call. Good to get a message from my former teammate Ian Bishop. I know he's listening in Australia. I know you enjoyed it when I called Michael Slater. Glad to know you listen. Hope you're enjoying Australia. I miss you, Bish.
Is that another wide? Not the best of starts here from Rumman Rice. The skipper will not be happy with his lines. Going down too far.
And this is all to do with pressure. Rouge, that's what it's all about, is pressure. And there's pressure on the bowlers at the moment because they know they're off to the start that they want. Chasing this big total.
25 GB डेटा के साथ
total all of a sudden now. All of a sudden now.
Will this be taken? And yes, it has been taken. Rumman Rice after a couple of wides picks up Imam.
Well, he tried to come down, didn't he? That's exactly what he tried to do, hoping that it was going to be possibly a little bit fuller than it was. What he's got to learn perhaps to do is just look to get off strike. If it's not there to hit, then just get off strike. So he goes to 7, 44 for 1.
Well, the young Englishman has walked out onto the crease after Imam lost his wicket there. Tom Banton, 135, the strike rate was dropped in the last game. The game before that got out for a duck. Does he have an opportunity here? Dom, feedback on Tom Banton?
Well, he's here because of Imam-ul-Haq inability to get the ball over the infield. Simple catch for Zafar. And a much needed wicket for Islamabad United and Rumman Riaz. But Tom Banton is an exciting young prospect who plays a lot of 2020 franchise cricket, played in Australia in the Big Bash for the Brisbane Heat, and he plays in Somerset in England. Made his England debut and in at number 3, but won't be too worried about that. If he gets in, he's a powerful, powerful player.
Will be a test of his nerves here. He is playing in one of the biggest franchises. He does have Kamran Akmal at the other end, who's gotten off to a flyer. But he does have a task cut out for him.
Yeah, just that 34 really. And he's just got to try and get himself in. Himself used to this pitch. It's a good pitch to bat on. Maybe just get Kamran Akmal on strike.
Well, he's got other plans. Hit that through the circle on the offside, and what a start he's off to.
Or not, this is all about hands.
Don't worry about getting your foot to the pitch of the ball. Get on top of the bounce and smash it through the offside. Maybe a little bit aerial, but doesn't matter. He's a strong player.
Eight of the over. 1 to go. I like this approach here from Banton you mentioned. He has to go for it. But they're looking for a single. They will get in the end. Peshawar 50 for 1.
की बहुत ही खूब बिगिनिंग शुरुआत। हालांकि कामरान अकमल ने प्लेटफॉर्म सजाया है, मगर फ़हीम अशरफ की उसमें बहुत ही ज़्यादा कंट्रीब्यूशन भी है। 1 ओवर 15 स्कोर।
पेशावर का अच्छा अप्रोच यहाँ पर, हालांकि इमाम-उल-हक आज फिर ज़्यादा रन नहीं कर सकते, बट कामरान अकमल ने पहली बॉल से जो चार्ज लिया है, और इस किस्म के बड़े टोटल में ये चीज़ ज़रूरी होती है। 5 कैचेस ड्रॉप किए उनकी साइड ने। बैटिंग में आई थिंक इनको कवर करना पड़ेगा, और टॉम बैंटन की अप्रोच अग्रेसिव है।
बहुत ही अच्छी शॉट खेले हैं और पीछे गए डीप क्रीज में, और लेंथ बॉल को हाफ ट्रैकर जिसको कहते हैं बुरा बॉल बनाया। अकलमंदाना शॉट। इनका स्कोर करना बड़ा जरूरी है, इसलिए कि इनके पास हुनर है, हिम्मत है, बड़ी शॉट्स भी खेलते हैं। बहुत ही जबरदस्त कट शॉट देखने को मिला।
रिजवान हुसैन फील्डर थे, थोड़े से ऑकवर्ड पोजीशन में आ गए थे, बट बैंटन ने बॉल के ऊपर चढ़ के खेला। 2 चौके लगा चुके हैं अब तक।
कई दफा आपको पावर प्ले में तसल्ली के साथ खेलने की जरूरत होती है, इसलिए कि रिस्क ना उठाएं। स्टेज जो है वो तैयार किया हुआ है कामरान अकमल ने। बैंटन को फॉर्म भी चाहिए है, और फॉर्म हासिल करने के लिए सेफ क्रिकेट भी चाहिए है, और सेफ क्रिकेट मिलेगी अगर गैप्स को हिट करते रहेंगे। फ़हीम अशरफ आगे पीछे ऊपर नीचे दाएं बाएं हर तरफ मासवाए विकेटों के।
और हमने देखा था फर्स्ट इनिंग्स में भी कि जैसे
रिस्क लिए बगैर नॉर्मल क्रिकेट शॉट। कुछ हाल बेहाल हो रहा है फ़हीम अशरफ का। ऑफ कटर, लेंथ और विड्थ दोनों नहीं देनी, और दोनों ही दिखी।
अभी डोमिनिक कॉर्क से भी बात हो रही थी, क्योंकि इंग्लैंड से बैंटन का ताल्लुक है। अग्रेसिव बैट्समैन है, उन्होंने ये कहा, और अपनी शॉट्स खेलना पसंद करते हैं।
वो तो कहेंगे ही, वो भी इंग्लैंड के हैं, ये भी इंग्लैंड के हैं। सिंगल मिली आखिरी बॉल पे, और 6 ओवर्स के बाद 61 पे 1। गौहर बॉल करने के लिए आए, और नई स्ट्रैटेजी बल्लेबाज की तरफ से भी देखने को मिलेगी। गैप्स जो हैं सर्कल में तो हैं, मगर बाउंड्री के ऊपर फील्डर्स सजा दिए गए हैं। 3 फील्डर्स हैं लेग साइड पे, 2 हैं ऑफ साइड पे।
पेस ऑफ करने का फैसला शादाब को, जो जफर गौहर को अटैक में लाया। और हमने ये देखा था जब खास तौर पे यासिर बॉल कर रहे थे कि शॉर्ट गेंद इस विकेट पे खास करके जहां स्पिन नहीं हो रहा बहुत खतरनाक है, तो जफर के लिए एक टेस्ट होगा।
मैं समझता हूं कि जितने भी फॉरेन बल्लेबाज हैं उनके खिलाफ स्पिन का इस्तेमाल जो है इतना बुरा आइडिया नहीं है। बहुत ही गीली आउटफील्ड, और एक दफ़ा फिर से ग्राउंड स्टाफ, क्यूरेटर सब ने मेहनत की। लाजवाब परफॉर्मेंस थी उनकी। MVP जिसको कहते हैं ना मोस्ट वैल्यूएबल प्लेयर, वो शायद क्यूरेटर है। इतनी सर्द कंडीशंस हैं, ठंड 10 डिग्रीज, 1.5-2 दिन से बारिश, आउटफील्ड गीली, उसको सुखाया, पिच बिल्कुल ड्राई है, ज़बरदस्त पिच है कि कवर्स के नीचे रह के भी जो है वो मिसबिहेव नहीं किया इस पिच में। 25 साल की उम्र, हुनरमंद खिलाड़ी हैं।
बिल्कुल, जितनी तारीफ की जाए ग्राउंड स्टाफ की वो कम है, खास तौर पे पिंडी पे जहां बारिश ने हमारा पीछा नहीं छोड़ा है।
देखते हैं कामरान अकमल अब इनिंग्स को कैसे आगे लेके जाते हैं, क्योंकि पहले 6 ओवर्स में तो धुनाई कर दी इन्होंने। अगले 6 ओवर्स कैसे खेलते हैं, बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट मरला है ज़ल्मी के लिए, क्योंकि ये उनको जीत दिलवा सकते हैं। इनके पास इतनी अहलियत है, काबिलियत है। ऊट पटान शॉट ज़रूरत नहीं है, यही मैं समझता हूँ कि फॉरेन प्लेयर्स के खिलाफ स्पिन जो है वो डोमिनेट कर सकती है। सो ये बुरी चाल नहीं है शादाब की तरफ से। गौहर का इस्तेमाल बैंटन के खिलाफ।
बैंटन के लिए अच्छा टेस्ट हो सकता है यहाँ पर, उनकी नर्व्स को उनको काबू पाना होगा। और ये बॉल खड़ी कर दी उन्होंने हवा में।
माशाल्लाह, क्या बात है आकिफ आपकी। सब चीजें सजाई थी, अच्छी बॉलिंग चेंज। हम कह रहे थे कि बैंटन को मुश्किलात हो सकती हैं, अपॉर्चुनिटी आई। मुझे समझ नहीं आ रही आकिफ से हाथ मिलाने के लिए क्यों कोई चला गया है, तो डांट खाने का मुकाम है ये।
कितना कॉस्टली साबित, कितना महंगा साबित हो सकता है ये कैच ड्रॉप।
एक और चांस, एक और चांस। कामरान अकमल की विकेट है ये, और फ़हीम अशरफ ने कैच कर ही लिया। मेरे ख्याल से दूसरी ट्राई में पकड़ा है बॉल को और 2 विकेट्स मिल सकती थी, 1 मिली इस वक्त, वो भी बहुत ही बड़ी विकेट मिली है। सो काम चल जाएगा। जफर गौर पहले ही ओवर में आके और डेंजरस बल्लेबाज का इख्तिताम कर दिया इन्होंने।
बिल्कुल, कमरान अकमल का अगेंस्ट स्पिन जाने का, बड़ी शॉट खेलने का इरादा, और वो इरादा कामयाब नहीं हुआ। फाइनली जो है एक कैच पकड़ा गया है। फ्रंट फुट ठीक है?
हाँ बिल्कुल सही है, जूता भी नया है। और हम तारीफों के पुल बांधते हैं जब हैदर अली खेलना शुरू करते हैं, मगर इनकी पहुंच 30-40 रन से ज़्यादा की है। 19 साल के हैं, अभी सलीका अदब अदा बैटिंग के सीख रहे हैं, मगर टैलेंट बेइंतहा है। पैड पे लगता तो मामला काफ़ी टेढ़ा हो सकता था। चौका, पहला ही बॉल इनसाइड एज। 68 पे 2 खिलाड़ी आउट 7 ओवर्स के बाद।
नया बेहतरीन सुपर क्लासिक चॉकलेट, सीधी सादी खुशी का मजा।
The new up
अड़सठ पे 2 खिलाड़ी आउट। बैंकन लकी हैं कि अभी भी वहां पे मौजूद है। आकिफ ने एक बहुत ही आसान कैच गिरा दिया। 17 पे हैं, हैदर अली खेलने के लिए आए हैं और शादाब आए हैं बॉल करने के लिए। अच्छी कैप्टनसी, दोनों एंड से स्पिन। पता नहीं कहां देख रहे थे, बॉल की तरफ देखना मियां बहुत जरूरी है, नहीं तो फिर ऐसा ही होगा। मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि जो यंग फास्ट बॉलर्स है ना सर्किट में, अरूज, इन सबको अच्छी फील्ड करने की जरूरत है। और ये रिवर्स कप ऑस्ट्रेलियन स्टाइल, ये भी पाकिस्तानी स्टाइल नहीं है, और ऑलमोस्ट कैच निकल गया था। सो मैं देखता हूँ हसनैन को फील्ड इंप्रूव करनी है, नसीम शाह को, आकिफ को, मूसा को, और शायद फहीम को भी।
नौजवानों का मुकाबला यहाँ पर। बैंटन 21 साल, शादाब 21 साल, हैदर अली 19 साल। और क्या अपॉर्चुनिटी है। आपने जहाँ तक फील्डिंग की बात की, मेरे हिसाब से, मेरे ओपिनियन में सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट शोबा है क्रिकेट का फील्डिंग।
कैच की आवाज है, कैच की आवाज बस अंदर ही रहेगी क्योंकि गेंद चला गया बाउंड्री के बाहर। बहुत ही आला शॉट, इसलिए कि पिच तक पहुंच गए और फिर स्पिन बॉल पे हो या ना हो इसका फर्क नहीं पड़ता है, कहीं पे भी आप शॉट खेल सकते हैं। सो बहुत जल्दी पिच तक पहुंचे और क्लियर की फ्रंट लेग और घुमा दिया छिक्के के लिए।
अपनी क्लास वापस से हम सबको दिखाते हुए, और अच्छी बात ये थी कि वो ज्यादा स्क्वायर की तरफ नहीं गए क्योंकि इतना स्पिन नहीं है विकेट में। शादाब हालांकि लेग स्पिन कराते बट मिड विकेट के ऊपर से गए।
तेज बॉल किया, 2 रन मिलेंगे और यही फायदा है 2 यंगस्टर्स जब रनिंग करते हैं। अच्छा, बारिश थोड़ी थोड़ी होनी शुरू हो गई है, सो आपको रन रेट का भी ख्याल करना है। इस वक्त जो रिक्वायर्ड रेट है 9.78 और रन रेट है 9.83। अब मुझे नहीं पता कि अगर अभी मैच खत्म होता है तो कौन आगे होगा। 2 विकेट्स गिरी हुई हैं, वो भी अकाउंट में लेनी पड़ेंगे, मगर एक निगाह मौसम पे, बादलों पे, बारिश पे रखनी पड़ेगी ज़ल्मी को। फिर से शानदार रनिंग, डायरेक्ट हिट, मगर खतरा नहीं है आउट होने का। 8 ओवर्स हुए खत्म और 77, और अभी ऐसा ही करना है। एक आधे बॉल पे चांस लें, बाकी सिंगल्स निकालें। सिंगल्स रिदम देगी आपकी इनिंग्स को, जान देगी। और आप देखिए कि बारिश जो है वो बढ़ती जा रही है। डकवर्थ लुइस क्या बता रहा है?
डकवर्थ लुइस के कागज आई एम श्योर दोनों कप्तानों की जेब में होंगे। जिस तरह आपने कहा, बड़ा करीब का मुकाबला है ये, और बारिश एकदम से तेज हो सकती है जिस तरह प्रेडिक्शन में भी है।
लो जी, बारिश हो या ना हो, इन साहब की बैटरी जो है वो बिल्कुल फुली चार्ज है। थोड़ा सा टेढ़ा भागे, पता नहीं आप पतंगबाजी करती रही है नहीं करती रही है। इन साहब को थोड़ी सी कन्नी बांधने की जरूरत थी। एक तरफ को ये जा रहे थे, लिपो टाइप इनकी रन थी।
रमेश भाई, एम होता है तोहफे की तरफ भागना।
सो आउट भी नहीं होना है और बड़े शॉट्स भी खेलने हैं। छतरियां निकल आई हैं, मगर कोई अपनी सीट से नहीं हिला। बहुत ही क्वालिटी का ये क्राउड है, बच्चे भी हैं, बुजुर्ग भी हैं, खवातीन भी हैं। आकिफ उनसे वो कह रहे हैं कि बॉल तो फेंक दे मियां, हाथ में ही रखे रखा।
113 रन की अब जरूरत है पेशावर को 10.12 के रन रेट से, और डकवर्थ लुइस पे इस वक्त आगे हैं।
रन्स मिलेंगे। आकिफ बॉल की तरफ बढ़ रहे हैं, बॉल को पकड़ा लेग बाइज मिली आखिरी बॉल पे 85 पे 2।
My ABL बिजनेस इंटरनेट बैंकिंग के
लिए अगर इस वक्त खत्म होता है और 85 पे 2 खिलाड़ी आउट हैं पेशावर के, सो शादाब को भी पता है कि डकवर्थ लुइस में वो पीछे हैं, इसलिए पॉइंट को कंटेस्ट कर रहे हैं।
जिंदाबाद जिंदाबाद, जिए ज़ल्मी टीम, जिए ज़ल्मी, जिए ज़ल्मी टीम, जिए ज़ल्मी, जिए ज़ल्मी टीम, जिए ज़ल्मी, जिए ज़ल्मी टीम, जिए ज़ल्मी। ज़ल्मिया माशा अल्लाह खटे वेंदी इंशा अल्लाह, टीम ज़ल्मिया माशा अल्लाह खटे वेंदी इंशा अल्लाह। जिए असां जी ज़ल्मी ज़ल्मी ज़ल्मी, मुझी टीम आ सुभान अल्लाह खटे वेंदी इंशा अल्लाह, टीम ज़ल्मिया माशा अल्लाह खटे वेंदी इंशा अल्लाह। जिए ज़ल्मी टीम, जिए ज़ल्मी, जिए ज़ल्मी टीम, जिए ज़ल्मी। कमरान अकमल बैटिंग ते ईंदो, छक्का चौका हूंदा। जिए ज़ल्मी टीम, जिए ज़ल्मी, जिए ज़ल्मी टीम, जिए ज़ल्मी। कमरान अकमल बैटिंग ते ईंदो, छक्का चौका हूंदा। हसन अली जे बॉलिंग ते ईंदो, खिलाड़ी आउट थी वेंदा। जिए असां जी ज़ल्मी ज़ल्मी ज़ल्मी, मुझी टीम आ सुभान अल्लाह खटे वेंदी इंशा अल्लाह, टीम ज़ल्मी आ माशा अल्लाह खटे वेंदी इंशा अल्लाह। जिए ज़ल्मी टीम, जिए ज़ल्मी, जिए ज़ल्मी टीम, जिए ज़ल्मी। सेमी कतनो आहे, मुखे परवाह ना है। जिए ज़ल्मी टीम, जिए ज़ल्मी, जिए ज़ल्मी टीम, जिए ज़ल्मी। तेरन सेमी कतनो आहे, मुखे परवाह ना है। PSL जी चैंपियन थींदी, मुझी दुआ इहा आहे। जिए असां जी ज़ल्मी ज़ल्मी ज़ल्मी, मुझी टीम आ सुभान अल्लाह खटे वेंदी इंशा अल्लाह, टीम ज़ल्मी आ माशा अल्लाह खटे वेंदी इंशा अल्लाह। जिए ज़ल्मी टीम, जिए ज़ल्मी, जिए ज़ल्मी टीम, जिए ज़ल्मी। खास खेली चे मुख्तियारो, इम्ताद अली खुशी मल्हाए। जिए ज़ल्मी टीम, जिए ज़ल्मी, जिए ज़ल्मी टीम, जिए ज़ल्मी। जदो खास खेली चे मुख्तियारो, इम्ताद अली खुशी मल्हाए। खटे वई ज़ल्मी खटे वई, हर हंध हाक इहा आहे। जिए असां जी ज़ल्मी ज़ल्मी ज़ल्मी, मुझी टीम आ सुभान अल्लाह खटे वेंदी इंशा अल्लाह, टीम ज़ल्मी आ माशा अल्लाह खटे वेंदी इंशा अल्लाह। जिए असां जी ज़ल्मी ज़ल्मी ज़ल्मी, मुझी टीम आ सुभान अल्लाह खटे वेंदी इंशा अल्लाह, टीम ज़ल्मी आ माशा अल्लाह खटे वेंदी इंशा अल्लाह।